There's Elise. I saw Elise right away.
All right, we're going live here in 5. Here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody to Dr. Reese Live. I'm your host, and beside me is Coach Levi, and we got Coach Christine in the Zoom room, and what everybody's coming here for, the only head-to-toe healer in the world, Dr. Kevin Reese. How are you doing tonight?
You forgot to say your name. Coach Sean is in the
Coach
house.
Sean. Coach Sean, guys.
He puts everyone else in front of him.
Exactly.
Good. One more week until the membership launches.
Mhm.
On this show next week, membership will be here. So,
I'm sorry.
yeah. Keep with the
going
copper
on?
straw. With the copper straw.
It's not.
So membership is next week. And I just want to say that you guys need to get to the comments quicker, because every time I get to a comment, I mess it up.
If not,
Because I'm talking about like on FB, the Book of Face and all that. We have so many people on the Book of Face. We are so growing. I almost said the V word.
yeah,
And I heard the sheriff say, don't say that.
in your head.
No, we are growing fast on the Book of Face. I think 208.
Wow. Just in this week or something?
208,000.
Mm.
8,000 this week. So it's growing fast. New people are coming in. And the new people they can't handle it. I'm a bad boy in the comments. You have to get there first. Because I started saying, I'm a fake doctor and you should leave. And, I started saying all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, I know. I see it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, Kevin. But it's just part of the experience now. I mean, welcome to the rabbit hole. And speaking of people joining, everybody new, people that are regulars, start listing those locations we want to see where everybody's tuning in from, so we can give a call out. And then, in 10 minutes, as usual, we'll get to all of the fine topics and questions and whatnot.
Put your locations in the air and wave them all around. Like you just don't care.
Well, I mean, you talked about comments. Did you see anything good in there, or were they all just...
I had a very nice compliment today.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an unusual compliment.
Yeah.
From a gentleman. I think his name was Peter.
I think it's Pete.
Pete. Shout out to Pete. Because no, a woman made a comment, normal, typical thing. And then he replied how smart I was, blah, blah, blah. But then he said, I hope that this man gets $1 billion for what he's doing. And I was like, no one's ever wished me money. I hear all sorts of things, but I never hear money.
Mm.
And so I appreciated that. Whoever this gentleman is paying attention.
Supporting you. Yeah.
I got California, Alabama, and
See Massachusetts, Washington State, Canada, California. You got any locations, Levi?
Yeah, we got Gambia, Maine, Florida, New York, Fernwood, Ohio, Idaho, Greenville, South Carolina, Minnesota. Hey, Mom.
Say, hey, Mom.
Yeah, that's her.
Wow.
California.
Shout out to Mrs. Limer.
Yeah.
Another Minnesota, Canada, Texas, Australia, Pittsburgh.
All right.
Ireland.
Keeps going.
Ireland. Yeah.
Interesting.
I
So
can't see the talk of tick, so can't read it.
Black screen?
No, it's just my shirt's white, so I
Oh, okay.
can't.
blends in.
I can't see the comments. Sorry, talk of tick.
Well, I see some beautiful members in the Zoom room. Who is raising their hand right now? Can't see. Okay. Hey, Karina. Really quickly, I wanted to talk to Debbie. No, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Unmute. Can you hear me?
Yeah. How are you doing today?
Okay.
Hi, Deb.
Okay, good. I'm great. How are you?
So far, so good.
You got
Can't
any good
complain.
updates?
Still no hip pain.
Mm,
Okay.
It's gone. Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks now.
interesting.
Stomach's a lot better. I'm eating here. Is that okay? I'm trying to do it discreetly so no one knows.
Yeah, the phone is bopping up and down like you're on a
Roller
I'm-
coaster.
Everybody's in watching the news, so I came out on the front step here on my rocker.
the news. Who wants to do that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. But
You
this
mean
is
the-
more
You
interesting.
mean
So
the bad news?
yeah, that's all it is bad news.
Yeah. So your hip pain is still gone.
It's still gone. And I also had like a little bit of pelvic pain down in that same area. And I know it was probably from my hip, but I haven't had it now in 3 weeks. And I used to have it not really bad, but I used to have, I knew it was there all the time. But yeah, so that's great. And my digestion has been as good as it's ever been. I've been on the salt protocol. Yeah, it's awesome. No more like belching after I eat and stuff. So yeah. It's great.
And what day of the program are you on?
I'm on 50, I believe.
15.
50.
50.
50.
15.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just my feet. I've got to get my feet. My feet are with the heat here now. I find that it always bothers my neuropathy a little bit more. But good days and bad days. So hopefully that will get better.
Okay.
But I'm happy.
Good. You're making great
yeah.
progress. Great progress.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm trying.
Keep it up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And another person I wanted to bring on was somebody who's been a little absent lately. Blondie. Yeah, she was smiling. She already knew I was talking about her.
We haven't seen Blondie on here in a while.
Yeah, exactly. So I just wanted to check
Blondie,
in with Blondie
I
as well.
saw you in the comments somewhere sticking up for me. So.
Oh yeah, I can't handle it. I lose my mind, the stupidity out there, but whatever.
You're like my social media security.
Oh, my blood pressure goes up all the time.
I get slammed every day.
Every day. Yeah. You can't fix stupid.
Mhm.
That's what I always say.
I got slammed real bad last night. Extra bad last night.
Yeah, on what?
I made a comment on ESPN that didn't go over too well.
Oh,
And so a whole bunch of new people just.
yeah.
So,
Well, you have to remember, a lot of people don't have much going on in their worlds. They have to find something to do.
A lot of sadness, a lot of pain.
Yep.
Sad.
how's your progress going?
Excellent. I couldn't be happier. I have no pain in my body right now, and I haven't had pain I'm on day 31, I think, in my program, and I have no pain. I do. I feel 10 years younger, and I'm 55. I feel like I did when I was 45 or 40. My eating is great. My sleeping could be better, but that's going to come with time.
And we got
Uh,
the sleep rescue in the membership, which you get. So you can
Yep.
go to
Okay.
that. Or you can just have me read you bedtime stories.
Okay. That's cool too.
They are in there
I've-
in the membership. So
yeah, the mindfulness training is, I think I'm knocking it out of the park. I think my coach would agree with that.
Mhm.
My coach is Christine, so things are going really well in that area.
okay.
My postural training is awesome. Love it. I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. It's really what I've been looking for a long, long time. And I just found it, really by luck. I really did find you by luck on Instagram. And it's changed my life, and I'm thrilled. It's not hard. It's nothing about it is hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. And anyone who says it's hard, oh, I don't know. I've done hard in my life. This is not hard.
Yeah.
This is just makes sense,
Common
So
sense.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a great point. It isn't really hard.
it's not.
You just follow the roadmap.
Yep. And most of it, you've just gone astray.
Mhm.
You've just been led down the wrong path, for whatever reason. But our bodies want to be healthy from head to toe. That's what they're yearning for,
Yeah.
And I wake up every day in no pain, and I love that. It just makes me so happy every day I get up and I'm like, I have no pain. I know 100 people who wake up in pain every day, all day long. I do not have pain. And for that, I can't thank you enough. It's wonderful. Yeah. So I preach pretty hard to my friends and family. So
Plus, you're the security officer in the social media comments.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I don't know.
Elise too. I'll give Elise a little bit of credit too, because Elise sticks up for me too a little.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Security.
you really can't start throwing eggs at something that you know nothing about.
No.
You know what I mean? Like that's what people do.
No.
They say things they know nothing about.
Yeah, they say scam within 15 seconds.
Yeah.
They go,
Yeah.
scam. That's a scam. That's a
Yeah.
scam. Wow.
Read the book first and then
I'm more
then tell.
credible than the ShamWow guy. And you bought all those ShamWows at 2 a.m.
Oh,
I feel like it's miserable people saying miserable things.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I need to like practice the mindfulness training more because I'm like triggered. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't be mean to my friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is. It's upsetting when people say things that are completely unfounded, and they think they have an open forum to do that, which social media has given people. But really, you really need to think about what you're saying because you don't really know what you're talking about,
Right.
So,
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing
oh yeah, anytime.
and
Very
protecting.
happy.
Glad to have
Yeah.
you back.
Yeah.
All right. So really quickly, I wanted to go into this news topic because it's like this thing that's buzzing around since the passing of the creator. I think he's the director of Super Size Me, the
Mm.
director and the starring performer quotations of Super Size Me passed away at 53. And a lot of people are circling back around to his story and his documentary, which was basically he ate McDonald's every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a month, and then reported his results. And the results were bad, obviously, and it led to a lot of controversy because people brought him in his normal life, and I guess he was like an alcoholic and such like that. But they were doing everything they could to possibly downplay that McDonald's wasn't as bad as it was touted out to be in the Super Size Me film.
I remember that. What must have been 20 years ago?
Yeah, actually, exactly 20 years ago, 2004. He ate like 5,000 to 55,000 calories a day. Gained 25 pounds in a month. Didn't exercise at all. Yeah, says he had depression because of it, but another person tried out the same exact. Like a lot of people replicated that.
Yeah, before YouTube became a phenomenon,
Mm.
because now people do stuff like that on YouTube all the time.
All the time. It's like
Right.
challenges.
Like
and
if I
stuff.
put out my diet and then 100 people say, "Where did the Dr. Reese diet?"
Yeah.
Right, that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So before YouTube was going on, this documentary spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
I remember it.
It was actually the reason McDonald's shut down their whole Super Size Me program, because it used to be like a thing where it was like
Right.
supersize.
Supersize Me.
Everything was supersize, and they
Yeah.
took it out
Right.
because they started to get heat.
Right.
And then I don't know, now like people hate him for it. Like they're like, this guy's he's a liar. They're trying to like show that he's doing all of these, like he was lying about everything and all the results were skewed. But mind you, this is over 1 month.
Right.
People are trying to like predict the health crisis that McDonald's can cause on you in 1 month.
Right.
It's not enough time at all.
No.
And I just think it's just sad. I mean,
Well, he just passed away at a very young age from the sea monster.
mm,
What type of sea monster? I don't know. But we know the sea monster comes from free radical damage.
yeah,
Free radical damage comes from the poor four foods: gluten, oil, fried and fake, 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 gluten, oil, fried and fake. And McDonald's has a lot of that.
yeah,
It doesn't mean that 1 month is what did it, but when you eat the poor four foods, you're going in the wrong direction. I think the bigger thing is how McDonald's got such bad publicity off of it, but they're fine now. And these big corporations, they can take these blows,
yeah,
and they probably have a crisis attorney or some sort of fixer that's on payroll that just, the public relations person that just
Yeah.
goes to town and fixes it all up. And, McDonald's is alive and well. There's not much that can bring it down. Same with Burger King, same with Wendy's, same with Taco Bell. Nothing's bringing these places down. It's on us to say no. Just say no.
yeah.
And it doesn't require any discipline. Just drive past it. You know what fast food joints are great for?
What?
They're bathrooms. Because there's always a fast food joint around. And if you're driving and you got to use the bathroom, you can always stop at Burger King and, do what you need to do. Always. If anyone's a traveler, you know that. There's always fast food joints that you can stop and use the bathroom. But you don't want to eat their food. Our fast food is scrambled eggs or some boiled burgers, Mookies, meat
Mookies.
cookies.
Mookies.
Got the Mookies. Or even something simple like a Larabar or an apple or an orange or a handful of grapes. This is fast food, not McDonald's, Wendy's, or Taco Bell. It's a really, really bad decision.
I do want to like put out there that trans fats at one point in the middle of the 20th century were known as the alternative for saturated fats. So
That's wild.
it's extremely wild. And so this is why I don't believe anything that they say mainstream. They're like, no, this is really good. This is actually good.
And we know now that trans fats are just one of the worst things you can
and
consume.
completely turned around. Who gets blamed for it? Nobody. Who was the person taking the blame when they're like, oh, yeah, we're just going to take out trans fats now? That's actually bad.
Right.
Nothing happens to these organizations, and then we still consume. Everybody's like, we're stuck in this. Well, not all of us, obviously, not you guys in the chat and people listening, but the majority of us are in this mindset to where we have like short-term memory loss.
Yep.
It's like,
We forget what they said was good
yeah,
and then said, oops, our bad.
yeah, and then switch it out.
Well, cigarettes is another one.
Exactly.
Now, if anyone's my age or older, you remember cigarettes being very, very normal. You remember cigarettes in airports. You remember cigarettes in malls. You remember cigarettes in the doctor's office. If you're even older, you remember doctors smoking cigarettes while you're in your appointment.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, oops, are bad.
Yeah.
And they made it law that cigarettes can no longer be advertised. They didn't get rid of them. They just made it so that they cannot be advertised. But McDonald's and Wendy's and Taco Bell, it's all fair game to be advertised, even though it does the same thing as cigarettes. It causes free radical damage.
Yeah.
You know?
If not worse. I mean, you brought up a point to where you compared a bag of French fries to a pack of cigarettes. What would cause more damage?
Yeah. It's always oops are bad. Another one, which isn't a food, is asbestos. They used to make buildings with asbestos. You might be surprised to know the Pentagon was built with asbestos. And when they figured out it was bad, they revamped the entire United States Pentagon. And they had to take the asbestos out of the Pentagon.
Big task.
Big task.
Big task.
Our money.
Yeah, all tax money. So human beings are constantly trying things and then 20 years later being like, oops, our bad. It's constant. It's all the way around. We haven't even got the cell phones yet
Mm-hmm.
and Wi-Fi. We haven't even got there yet. People are saying EMF, but you just, there's going to come a time when there's the oops are bad with a lot of things. And if McDonald's and Wendy's and Taco Bell and all these fast food joints, if they weren't putting money into the politics, into the lobbying,
Yeah.
then they might get a oops are bad too. But they're paying to play because they're donating money. Where do college basketball players get noticed for the NBA? The McDonald's tournament.
Mm-hmm.
The McDonald's tournament. Everyone knows the McDonald's tournament. If you're a sports person, you know the McDonald's. Coca-Cola is everywhere. Our the Super Bowl halftime show for so many years was sponsored by Pepsi. So when these big corporations, when they can donate to something, they can put their money to something, they hold the power. So it's a hierarchy. Capitalism.
Dr. Reese spiel of the day.
It's on us to say, no, it's on us to not do that.
One step at a time.
At some point, it's going to become unattractive, just like cigarettes. Just like cigarettes.
I mean, another thing to point out is when I was in high school, all of us were working at fast food places, regardless, fast food, whatever. And
You worked at a fast food joint?
no,
Okay.
absolutely not. But it's just like, retail and, customer service industry. But I noticed that all of it, like every single person that worked at one of those fast food restaurants never ate there again
Right.
because it's dirty, it's nasty. They don't care about you. So
Right.
why would you want to eat someplace that doesn't care about, like,
Well, you'll also notice that a lot of rappers or ball players or when they want to make some good investments, they buy a fast food franchise.
true, easy money?
Easy money. It's legal cocaine.
Yeah, no,
It's
food is the
legal
new
crack.
drug. It's the new crack.
Yeah.
It's the epidemic. Like,
Yeah. Chris Brown owns Burger Kings.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Rick Ross owns Wingstops and Checkers, which is a burger joint.
Hmm.
There's a lot of professional athletes that own McDonald's, Burger Kings, Taco Bells. It's the new drug. You set up shop on the corner of Main Street and you give high school kids, $13 an hour or whatever minimal wage is now, and it just starts making money automatically
Hmm.
because it's brand. These are brands. Like, you can't come out with a fast food joint. If you wanted to come out with a fast food joint, there's no room.
At all. Yeah.
Sean's Burger Joint
Hmm.
isn't going to beat McDonald's or Wendy's. So that's that.
Crazy. Well, I think this is a good time to start seeing what type of questions we can get into. Where should I start? I'll start with you, Christine, if you are ready.
And we got to get to Karina eventually too.
Yes, yes, yes.
I got one from Beach Girl Catherine. She asks, what eggs?
Pasture is best. You want the chickens to be roaming. You want them to be roaming and not all caged. So sometimes they put the word organic on there, but you want pasture raised.
And Vicky, why in your book bacon and not pork bacon? I looked at the
I think she's probably talking about the cookbook.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably. No particular reason, just a lot of people don't like pork for religious reasons and whatnot. But I personally don't eat a lot of bacon. It's once or twice a year, maybe.
Any more questions?
last one. Can I have hip operation? I'm already.
Well, you would have to become a VIP client and we run you through the program, and just like the people that you hear giving their testimonies, you would become that testimony. But the first step is to get your discovery analysis so that you can see what's going on with your body. Everyone should get a discovery analysis so you know exactly what's going on.
I would recommend emailing peaceoverpainclinic@gmail.com. I don't know if Levi, are you able to tag that or add it in the chat?
Yeah, on IG, it's I can some in the chat.
All good. I appreciate you. While you do that, I'll look at the Zoom room for questions. Blondie. Most industries have lobbyists that advocate for the poisons that are all around us. Exactly. Yeah. We can only fight back with our choices and where we spend our money and time. Well said.
Yep.
Michelle. Hi, Dr. Reese. What are your thoughts on algae cooking oil? I've never heard of that.
No oils. oils are oils are oils. Doesn't matter what kind. It's gonna mix with the air. It doesn't matter.
Andrea is asking if we're healthy head to toe and you got a cataract, what would you do to fix it?
Cataract?
Yeah.
Cataracts sometimes aren't reversible, unfortunately, but if you catch it in time, it can.
So it's all about timing with the cataracts.
With cataracts, yeah. It's your lens. Yeah.
Interesting. Deb.
It's kind of like a muscle. Like if a muscle's too torn,
Yeah, if it's torn off the bone.
yeah, if it's torn, then you know it's too far gone, then you need medical intervention.
Yeah, that's considered trauma care, right? That's like a
Yeah.
category for okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But if it's the back of the eye, which would be degenerative type stuff, then that's more fixable.
Mm. Interesting. Deb is asking, is stevia okay to use?
Stevia is fine. It's fine. I mean, we use it in our supplements sometimes to, if we didn't, you wouldn't like the taste. I don't know if you've ever had supplements with no sweeteners. It'll make you gag.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't really see the name, but they're asking, what are your thoughts about sourdough bread?
There's still gluten there. I mean, some people say they can make it without gluten. But fermentation does something to it.
Yeah, gluten-free flour or something like that. But
There's some bread recipes in my cookbook. I would go with those, obviously. But,
and
you know, bread is suspect, though. I mean, I don't see a reason to consume bread for any reason.
yeah,
I know we've all had sandwiches as kids, so it's in our mind that, ooh, a sandwich would be really good. You know,
It's so true. Like when I started eating healthy, like the first thing I thought was sandwich. It's like, no, eat fruits and veggies.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
yeah, flowers. I was speaking to somebody that used to be in the food industry, and they were talking about how like the minute you mill the flour, like you're on a time limit as far as like the nutrients in there, and like how long it's gonna be there until it gets to your shelf, and then you use it, and then you cook it, and you
Yeah.
do all that, and it's just empty. You're just consuming empty carbs by then. So,
That's why we just try to stick to fruits, vegetables, meat, and eggs, salmon. Just real simple.
interesting. Todd is asking, is Zevia soda okay?
No,
Mm.
no, because it's carbonated.
Please understand, carbonated. You're injecting carbon into water. No bueno.
Yeah.
Levi, are you ready to ask?
Yeah,
somebody?
Toby Chaikin, just a comment. He's like, I'm ready to get the full body analysis.
Let's go. Let's do it.
peaceoverpainclinic@gmail.com.
Get your discovery analysis and have that aha moment. You need that aha moment.
And then we got Stephen B. Jammin. He's asking, what?
That man must be a DJ.
Stephen Benjamin. Jaman.
He's just asking, when did you start your VIP program?
Well, it's the Reese reversal system. We just renamed it the VIP program.
Anniversary coming up.
Yeah, yeah. So it's 3 years old. Well, technically, I was doing it in 2016, back when, you know, things were a little different.
Any more questions, Coach?
Sorry, I lost. Okay, we got Zen Queen asking, you don't think organic cold pressed olive oil is good?
No, oil is oil is oil. It's like, do you want to be hit with a bat, or do you want to be hit with a baton, or do you want to be hit with a stick? All three are gonna hurt.
Levi, really quick, the chat is blocking part of the. I just want to see if who's behind that. Okay, making sure. All right.
I got someone else asking. M Peters 7 is saying, can high calcium levels be lowered naturally?
Calcium needs a lot of context. I can't answer that without context. If you have high calcium, that means you could have low calcium.
As crazy as it sounds.
If you have low calcium, that means you could have high calcium, because the body steals calcium from the bones and the teeth. So that's why head to toe healing is a must.
Mm.
And that's why blood labs sometimes don't tell the full picture. And I try to articulate this to our VIPs.
That's why you got to use the discovery analysis, because you can see
Right.
if you have hard tissue deficiency.
Right.
So.
The discovery analysis is looking at your body at a macro level. Getting blood labs is looking at your body on a micro level. Micro level doesn't give the full story, but the macro level does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get that eagle's eye view. When you get that eagle's eye view, you can see what's going on. And that's what the discovery analysis does.
Yeah. Stop symptom chasing.
Yeah. I mean, we do have lab work that people can buy inside the membership, which comes out next Tuesday. But yeah, I mean, discovery analysis is a way better option.
Mm.
Although I would still get my labs checked twice a year, every 6 months. But the labs that I recommend are totally different than the medical monopoly.
Yeah.
The medical monopoly is not going to run you through the correct labs.
They only run you through the labs that they can make money off of revenue streams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the insurance companies literally cover it, so they can give you the supplement, or not the supplement, the medication. It's just weird. Christine, do you have any questions?
Yes. Couple people are asking, price of recovery.
Program and discovery are both going up on June 1st, which is around the corner, isn't it?
I think that's Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. Okay. Definitely going up. So if you want it, get in. VIP program is something you would discuss on the phone with Sean once you get your discovery analysis. But membership is available next week, and that's $55 a month for 1 month. And then it goes up unless you get grandfathered in. We have too much to promote.
Mm.
Way too much.
Way too much. We should just have one thing. But, people are at different levels. So.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Harry, how do you balance that are
How do you balance hormones that are no longer there? I'm not sure I understand that question. Like, how do you catch a football that's not in the air?
maybe she'll write back. All right. Kefir or yogurt for
I prefer Greek yogurt.
Mm-hmm. And that was all.
Got a lot of people in the Zoom room tonight.
is
Mm-hmm.
coconut oil, cold pressed coconut oil.
No, oil is oil is oil. Do you want to get hit with a bat, a stick, or a baton?
All right. I'm gonna let you rest, Christine. Thank you so much. Coach Levi.
Christine,
Oh.
Yes,
what's black and white and red all over?
newspaper.
Wow. Okay.
Like
Okay.
that.
Look at the
Look at the
look at the
smile.
smirk on her face.
Got him.
All right. All right. I'll leave her alone.
Levitimous.
We got an Islander. Islander 637 is asking, is kombucha okay to consume?
Not a fan of it. Isn't it carbonated?
Yeah, technically.
Got what, pre and probiotics in it or something?
Yeah, but the thing is, with like commercial, you're dealing with it turning into alcohol. Like you leave it too long, it turns into alcohol. You have it too like early, it's just sugar. So it's like a balance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Depletes stomach acid.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's a good thing if you want to get probiotics into your colon, because it's got to survive. But
There's other ways to do it.
yeah,
It's
That's
it's in
pretty
our
extreme.
supplements.
yeah, like you.
Easy.
You got to work with timing. You got okay. It's 2 hours after I can get my kombucha now. And by the time you just forget, it's like 10 o'clock at night. You're gonna drink kombucha by then? No. Any more questions, Coach?
It's just a buzzword with a cool name.
Kombucha.
Kombucha.
Someone's asking
Good name for a dog. Go ahead.
kombucha.
Terrible
Kombucha. Come
name.
here.
Kombucha.
Sit.
That's
Kombucha.
terrible.
Kombucha. Sit. Maybe for a bearded dragon.
Kombucha.
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 I have someone in the chat asking, my daughter has had a cold and a cough for 4 days. What would you do? And keeping her hydrated with lemon water.
Well, I don't know how old this person is, so, but cold, I typically go to ginger, colloidal silver also help get rid of any infection. That's what I would do.
Vitamin C for me.
Vitamin C, of course.
Like every time.
Just take as much as you can until you have diarrhea.
Yeah.
What you do?
Yeah, you gotta get there.
You basically OD on vitamin C.
Yeah.
April Lalan is asking, what was the spray that you used on your hair recently in that reel?
That makes my hair so thick. All of it on my entire body.
You wanna know?
It was fulvic acid minerals. Fulvic acid. Should have came out with my own Dr. Reese's mineral spray.
Yeah, I mean,
Get
it's
it
not too
now.
late.
Buy 2, get 1 free.
Call 860.
Call 860. But wait, there's more. Get your discovery analysis and find out the root causes of everything, including your nasty feet.
Why you don't have hair.
And why you don't have hair. It's amazing the comments I get on that video. If anyone wants entertainment, read those comments.
What, the one you're spraying?
Yeah.
Wait, did you answer?
Fulvic acid? Minerals? I forgot the brand.
Plant Eye Minerals right there.
Yeah, you got to study the bottle and then look it up on Amazon.
Yeah.
Any more questions, Levi?
Brittany Bradkovic is asking, is beef tallow okay to use for cooking?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's what McDonald's used to use until the 1990s. Fun fact. Just saying. Feel cramped. Todd is asking, are there any cheeses to eat?
Well, there's a lot of cheeses. Eat whatever cheese you want.
All of them.
Just try and stay away from the ones that are bright yellow. Not yellow, like orangey.
That can't be labeled cheese.
Yeah, just stick with the milk colors, yellow, white.
Fulvic acid mineral spray. Yes, Linda. Adam. Wow, that's a unique way to say Adam. Is sauerkraut okay?
Yeah, sauerkraut's cool. Sauerkraut's one of those things where if you have too much, it might hit you. But like sauerkraut.
Yeah.
I have a question over here. DD Asselstein is asking, what labs do you recommend twice a year?
They're in the membership.
And that's going to be out June 4th.
Yeah, make sure you tune in to June 4th, Tuesday.
It's in a mini course called Medical Monopoly Rescue.
I have a question.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Ann Wegler. I do keto shirts. Value.
I'm not familiar with that allulose.
It's like it's like a stevia or xylitol.
Oh, okay. I don't see why not. People are so afraid of sugar, stevia, and all that. It's not one of the poor four foods, for a reason.
Yeah.
Probably should have put that in the cookbook, but it didn't dawn on me when I was writing it.
It's always a version 2,
Mm-hmm.
volume 2.
I'm going to go to Karina. She's had her hand up for a while.
Oh, I mean, yeah, sure. Karina, how you doing?
You could type it too. It'd get in faster if you type it.
She did ask the question.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, it was, which is better, Powerade or Gatorade?
Oh, Powerade or Gatorade? No bueno either. Water.
Salt water.
Water with some salt.
Yeah, they brag that they have electrolytes in it, but all you really need to do is just add salt.
Right.
That's it.
That's right. A high quality salt has everything you need as far as electrolytes and circulation and helps your gut.
There's a bunch of sugar in those drinks too.
Was that? I guess that was it. I mean, you can, yeah, you can just get on, Karina. He has more questions.
She's asking alkaline water. No alkaline water. You don't want to alkalize your stomach.
Deb is asking, are gummy vitamins bad for kids?
No, I don't think so. I don't think there are some ingredients in there that are suspect, but there's not enough of them to harm, You need to get nutrients into your kids, and the chances of them drinking the 90 essential nutrients or, banging some B12 capsules are pretty slim. So, gummies are what we got, or chewables.
You have an insider. Linda knows everything. She's literally saying Medical Monopoly Rescue Mini Course for recommended blood test. How does she know this?
She found it. Yeah, the VIPs already have access.
Shout out to Linda. She was the same one that said fulvic acid mineral spray. She's on it. Good, congrats. Like, that's great. It's good to see. Lori is adding to the Gatorade thing. Gatorade has color dyes and a lot of sugar. Yeah. All that sugar to cover up the salt, and it still doesn't taste like there's a lot of sugar in there. Um,
I was gonna say a lot of the times that they use dyes, they're using products based in petroleum. They're consuming engine oil, and that can't be processed through the body. It takes a long time for that to be processed. Like red 40 and yellow 50, all that stuff.
hmm
My guest about men.
Oh, okay. Meaning she's deficient.
Mm.
So the thing with menopause is the ovaries are shutting down. So now you need the rest of the endocrine system to step up. That's really the deal with menopause. So someone who doesn't have a strong endocrine system or isn't healthy head to toe is going to have trouble because the ovaries are going bye-bye.
Is there a start for somebody like that you would recommend?
Well, we have a menopause rescue in the membership.
Mm. What don't you have in this membership?
There's a lot.
Why would somebody have low blood on? Or what helps increase?
What increases licorice?
Low blood.
Oh, I thought you said pressure.
Oh, yes,
Blood
I
pre-
did.
Low blood pressure, licorice.
Licorice.
If it was blood sugar, just some pineapple juice.
Cinnamon. Any more questions?
How to lower any.
It's a head to toe thing.
Yeah.
You got to get healthy from head to toe.
So many root causes of it.
That's like a result of chronic disease. Any type of blood pressure issue.
Yeah.
So it's telltale that there's more underlying. Before I go over to Levi, do you have any more questions, Coach Christine?
A lot of time. What's the best vitamin for?
I mean, I'd go with ours, 90 essential nutrients. Always.
Always.
How can we control C?
Wow, that's that's a head to toe thing as well.
Yeah.
I get healthy from head to toe. There's no controlling them. You just get rid of them.
Yeah.
People have this limiting belief that whatever they're diagnosed with, that it's forever.
Yeah.
Not true.
You're not sick. Getting older is not. You're not supposed to just fall apart. Coach Levi, do you have any questions on the other socials?
Yeah, we have Truest Self 1011 is asking, can sugar eat your healthy gut bacteria?
Suppose it could if you have too much, but I don't think so.
Eat?
Fiber House Stitchery is asking, is it okay to consume coconut oil with vitamin E for face moisturizer?
Say that again?
This person's asking, is it okay to use coconut oil with vitamin E for face moisturizer?
I don't see why not. Oil's okay, and you just don't want to swallow it.
Yeah.
M. Peters 7 is asking, what are your thoughts on oxygenated water to drink?
Oxygenated water.
The first time I've heard of that.
Yeah, I think he's misspeaking.
Oxygenated.
Zen Queen 2022 is asking, are all salts Hold on. Are all salt? Okay, I gotta skip this question. Can't read it. It's bad grammar. I'm sorry. Truest Self is asking, what foods do you intake as priority?
Fruits, vegetables, meat, and eggs.
Bada bing, bada boom. Really quick, I see Milagros. She doesn't really have a question. Karina, yes, you can order the vitamins. It's the whole 90 on June 4th when the the membership is released. Milagros is saying not so much a question, but a realization. Whenever I eat sugar, I sweat like a bandit. Yeah.
Well, that could be that your body is not handling the sugar. And so if it's floating in the blood, it can heat you up.
Sugar is explosive.
Right.
I remember when I had that issue, like it was like all the time. You know, you eat, and when I was a kid, I did not know it. But I haven't had a hot flash and ever since I've started this.
Yeah.
Like it's incredible. It was one of the most annoying things, honestly.
You used to have hot flashes as
Yeah,
a kid?
just like get super hot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a few too.
Really?
Oh yeah. You eat the wrong thing, your body just heats up.
Jeez. Jeez. I I don't know which one to go to. I just left. Well, Levi, did you have any more questions before I interrupted you?
So someone's asking, Doctor, I have a serious diarrhea problem. Please, are you able to help me?
Not really. That's not enough context.
Mm-mm.
Sufi.so is asking how to regenerate jawbone cartilage.
Well, cartilage is cartilage. So you got to get healthy from head to toe. Got to get your body back in alignment.
April is asking any help with viruses like Epstein-Barr.
I mean, we don't deal with viruses too much, but yeah, I mean, you got to detox essentially, but it's a long thing.
Karina is saying, well, we don't prescribe CMOS for that first question, but the second question is, why does heat drop my blood sugar?
Probably something with the adrenal glands.
Mm, mm-mm. Lori's saying super hot here in Las Vegas, 96 degrees. Wow.
Las Vegas. Lori, you're not gambling, are you? You're not being bad, are you?
We got 1 minute until 7 o'clock. Do we want to do a flash round or what do you want to do?
No, I just want to say that next week on this show, the membership will be available and we're going to be interviewing 3 teachers that are part of the membership next Tuesday. So it won't be as many questions. We're also moving to a new format where we're doing the questions more so in the second half, not the first half. And here's the big one. There's going to be a new link for the Zoom room. So if you're not a member or VIP, you won't have that link. So the Zoom room is no longer for the public. So we want our members and our VIPs to get all the attention in the world. Public is the live studio audience, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this membership. It's been in the works for a very, very long time. And we're looking to make it the best thing ever. And it'll grow. It's already packed with value. So just grow it, grow it, grow it, grow it, grow it. And so you'll have the opportunity to get in for $55 a month and be grandfathered in for life at 55. Because on 4th of July, it goes up to 95. So everyone's got 30 days to get in. And there's going to be a lot of promotion. You're going to see a lot of promotion.
Leanne, the membership has so much info. Yes, so much value. Thank you, Leanne. Lori, looking forward to the membership. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to another Dr. Reese Live. Appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with us tonight.
It went
And
fast.
we'll see you June 4th.
June 4th, next week.
Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world.
Adios.
Peace.
Konnichiwa. Wait, konnichiwa is hi, isn't it?
Yeah.